Even in Somalia, a country known for lawlessness, last weekend's terror attack on a hotel in the capital of Mogadishu was shocking. By the time officials managed to bring an end to the siege after more than a day, at least 20 people were dead and more than 100 wounded. The Islamic militant group Al-Shabaab claimed responsibility. Al-Shabaab has been mounting attacks against the government and those who support it for years. For more on this, let's bring in Bruce Hoffman. He's a senior fellow for counterterrorism and homeland security at the Council on Foreign Relations. Bruce, let's just start with a basic question. Remind us who Al-Shabaab is.
Al-Shabaab literally means the guys or the boys. It's a militant Somali Salafi jihadi group aligned very closely with Al-Qaeda, and a group that also was designated by the United States Department of State as a foreign terrorist organization in 2012.
And so if they're aligned with Al-Qaeda, are their ambitions are they limited, or are they like Al-Qaeda's, as we think of it all the way back to Afghanistan, as being global?
Well, they certainly have regional ambitions and perhaps even global ones. I say regional ambitions because Al-Shabaab has not kept its terrorism confined only to Somalia or even to Mogadishu. It's carried out attacks over the past decade and a bit in Uganda, multiple times in Kenya, in Djibouti. Just a few years ago, members of Al-Shabaab were arrested in the Philippines and in South Africa, undergoing the exact same type of training that Al-Qaeda's infamous 9/11 pilots underwent. So I think it's a local group that has acted regionally and, unfortunately, I believe, has global ambitions.
And then, with that, what is your assessment of their capacity when you look at this attack?
Well, this attack, as you described, was immensely tragic, was obviously very well planned and coordinated. But, they've carried out simultaneous suicide attacks in Mogadishu, such as in 2015, where they killed 500 persons. They carried out another attack in Kenya, where they killed 150 Kenyan students at a Christian school. So they have an enormous capacity for lethality. In fact, in 2016, they attempted to use a bomb concealed in a laptop to blow up a plane while in flight from Mogadishu to Djibouti. So it's a group that, we tend to dismiss as a localized phenomena, but actually, and I think very worrisomely, has becoming more ambitious and more lethal in recent years.
And then just quickly at the end here, Bruce, that's why presumably President Biden has increased U.S. attention to Al-Shabaab.
Well, exactly. I mean, President Trump actually withdrew the U.S. support that was being provided to the Somalian military and government. President Biden has increased it, but not brought it up yet to the same levels as existed. And therefore, we see in this vacuum of security, Al-Shabaab seeking to take advantage of it.
All right, Bruce Hoffman, thanks so much for being with us.
You're very welcome.